You arrive back on Omega Isle. It's just as you left it, quiet and still, as if awaiting its inevitable destruction. How gloomy, Phila remarks. But her softly spoken words are swept away by the sea breeze.
Sure. Make your way to the altar on the second floor of the Spirit Spire. Okay, that should be quickly done. We've been here before. There shouldn't be anything new. So let's just jump there right away.
You stand before the Maiden's altar again and ask Lack what you need to do here. Lack explains that Laty couldn't become a maiden because of a problem in her heart.
Uh-huh.
How would you even begin to solve a problem in someone's heart, you wonder, scratching your head in thought? Just as Lack begins to cast a mysterious spell.
Kokoro Kokoriko Rantaratan. Okay.
As if responding to the spell, the altar begins to glow. Now, go into the light, Lack commands. You do as you're told, having no choice but to obey the self-proclaimed spirit.
Black and white. Cool.
When you come to, you realize that you must have fainted after being swallowed by the light. You gradually get your bearings, and your field of vision clears. You're in the Spirit Spire, or at least you're supposed to be. Something about it strikes you as strange.
Did we go back in time?
What happened, you ask Lack. Go outside and you'll see, it replies.
Exit the Spirit Spire and investigate what happened outside. Okay. That looks pretty cool in black and white, I have to say. Yeah, let's just uncover the whole room and see what we can find. Then again, maybe there's nothing here because there wasn't anything here before. There are the stairs, yeah. No, there's nothing else here. Okay, then let's go down. Again, okay, let's uncover this one too. There's the door. Yeah, nothing else to see here, right? Let's move on. Okay, nothing else here. Let's go outside.
Once outside, you find yourselves in the heart's domain, the birthplace of human emotions.
What?
But is it light or darkness at its core?
Okay, that's interesting.
You stand in awe of the world before you. It's entirely black, as if someone took a brush and filled it from corner to corner with dark paint.
You can't help but wonder, where are we? What is this place? Let's go for this first.
This is Laty's heart's domain, Lack says. Lack explains that it's a dream world created by her feelings.
Ah.
You can't believe that this is what's inside Laty. Sweet, kind Laty, who wears her heart on her sleeve. Laty's gaze falls to the floor, perhaps in shock at seeing what's inside of her. Lack points south of the spire. Whatever is eating away at her heart is in that village, it says. Since Lack seems to know the lay of the land, you decide that following its advice is for the best.
Head to the village south of the Spirit Spire. Okay, again, we're gonna...
Oh, this place is seriously weird, huh?
Yeah, very glitchy. Again, we're gonna take a look around and... South? Wait a second. There's some cards in the middle of the sea. Okay. Cool. Right, yeah, let's take a look around and let's see what happens. Crimson Spire's Stela. Okay.
A stela carved in the spirit's image. What's it doing here?
Good question. Okay, we don't know yet and we won't figure out yet. I'm just curious to see if there will be fights as well. The Azure Spirit Stela. Nothing happens. Okay. There's an enemy. Color is back. Ooh. That's not great. They are hurting quite a lot. The Gazing and the Unsettled. Ah, yeah. Right. Do we have something light? I don't think so. I don't think that we have anything with light. I don't think that this would actually be helpful, but let's just see. No, it's not too bad. Actually, I want to kill this one first. Cool. And I have to heal her, definitely. Heal plus? No, that's too much. No, let's just go for... Okay, let's see if we can freeze it. Nope. That didn't work. But it's good damage. I could kill it right here. But then again, I would like to heal her before. Nice. Oh, it's dead. Shit.
Congrats.
Oh, thanks. And back to black and white. Pretty cool. Here they are. So, the Gazing. Watching kids climb trees and explore caves and whatnot makes me want to go on an adventure of my own. This reminds me of a monster in Final Fantasy. Especially 16. Yeah, 16 it was. Ahriman. Looks like the same in a way, but without wings. Yeah. The Unsettled. I don't have a single friend I can turn to when I need help. I'll probably die all alone in this cold, unforgiving world. Ah, those are like feelings. Ah, okay. Like doubt and stuff. Okay. Very cool. The Ivory Spirit Stela. Okay. Nothing happens. And Onyx Spirit Stela. Ah, okay. Right, then let's go to Anxietown. That's a cool name, like anxiety and town mixed together. Pretty nice.
A shadow suddenly appears. It gazes at you with eerie yellow eyes and is cloaked in a hostile aura. You have no choice but to fight.
$50. They are 2. They have 20 attack. Ooh, that's a lot. Happenstance cards.
Fight 'em
Okay.
off.
At 3 to all allies recovery rate. That's quite good. But then again, they have 20. They've both hurt by 12. She might die. Sure. Let's just get started. Let's heal her. Why 13? It was supposed to be 10. Can we freeze? Let's try. It's a 6. Very good. Beautiful. So just 1 can attack so far. And let's see if we can get this attack damage down. Beautiful. The curse if roll is 4 or greater. So we can't heal her, so I'm pretty happy that we healed her beforehand. Add 2 to all allies' defense, very nice. We're gonna try and kill the one to the right first. Yeah, we know this. We can't heal them. Otherwise, they will take damage. So, we wanna kill the guy on the right, but I need more... No! Oh, I pressed right. God dang it. Ah.
Fortune favors the bold.
Okay. Sure. That's not good. That's not enough. I need to kill it quickly. I don't want to freeze it again. It costs 2. Let's see if we can kill it. Still 7. He might be able to kill it. And if not, nice. It's a critical. It's dead. Just. Only just.
Magnificent.
Attack +3. Okay. Yes, just because the other 2 have really bad defense. Decrease dark damage dealt to all allies and enemies by 2. Okay, that's fine. We're not going for dark anyways. Sure, we could just attack. That's fine. So lightning was really bad, so we're not gonna go for lightning here. What does refresh do? Cure target of all status ailments except KO. I don't care about curse at this point. That's fine. Oh. Yeah, right. She only has 11 attack. That was stupid. Try to freeze once more. Ah, critical. Nice.
Excellent.
Right. Oh, let's just attack. That should be fine. Yeah, beautiful. Cool. Kindness, happiness.
The shadow vanishes. But you can't shake the feeling that those final words were spoken in a girl's voice.
Yeah, and hers probably. And Laty's. And Anxietown, yes.
Anxietown is shaped entirely by Laty's woes. As such, even the most beautiful blossoms in the village have their thorns.
So they might hurt us? Head to an Anxietown and find the source of poor Laty's woes. Sure. A new one. That is the Riant. Okay. Weak to wind. Very nice. This should be dead, right? Why just 4? 11 minus 6 is 5. Still don't get it. Why it's sometimes not killing right away. Nice.
Magnificent.
Should be dead. Ah, another crit. Beautiful. Right, I forgot to take a look at this one. The Callow. I just want to be a normal girl, wear cute clothes, spend time with my friends, living things up with talk of who we like. Is that too much to ask? And the Riant. Laughter's contagious. If I want to induce giggle fits in everyone else, first I must work on making myself smile. True. There's a person. We're gonna talk at the end, actually. Let's just uncover... Actually, how big is this place? This is quite big, actually. Yeah, let's just uncover everything else, and then we're gonna talk to people and stuff.
Don't hold back.
Oh, 2 new ones. The Torpid and the Wrathful. Right. Uh-huh, healed itself, okay.
Excellent.
This is weird. I have a feeling that she actually, because it's her heart, that she can't deal as much damage as she would like. The torpid. I like to look at the ocean. The sound of the gentle lapping waves, the clouds floating through the sky. It makes me feel like time passes more slowly. Nice. Yeah. And the wrathful. Ever since I was young, I have wanted to be the kind of woman everyone loves, the kind everyone trusts, who makes everyone around her happy. Yeah, I get the feeling. Definitely. I'm not a woman, but man, but still. Same thing. Yeah. I like harmony and stuff. Actually, before we move on, we're gonna talk to the person right here. I might uncover something else, so...
The man sighs deeply. When you ask him what's wrong, he laments that he doesn't know what gift will help him win a certain woman's favor.
What gift do you suggest? Flowers, an accessory, words of love? Of course. Yeah, I don't like monetary stuff and so on. Yeah, I would go for this, words of love.
Hyde would know all about words like that, Phila remarks. The man immediately presses Hyde for advice. It's a rare sight to see the attendant get so flustered.
What gift do you... well then flowers.
For some reason, the man's expression immediately contorts into one of fear.
Why?
Suddenly, the man lets out a pained scream and collapses. You see blood-red petals stuffed into his mouth.
Oh, from a rose, or...
Okay, what in the world happened here?
I don't know. That was weird. Okay. Yeah, maybe from a rose. But why? Oh, another woman?
The woman sighs deeply. When you ask her what's wrong, she laments that she can't find the right words for a love letter to win a certain man's favor. How can I explain my feelings for him? She ponders aloud.
Well, just be honest, right? How can she best explain her feelings? They are warm like sunlight, they are unbreakable like boulders, they are pure like flowers. Ah, there's flowers again, let's go for this.
Pure like the woman begins, then suddenly looks nauseated.
What's about those flowers? Something is off.
She contorts in pain as she spits something out. It's a flower bulb, one as big as your fist.
Yeah, something is with those flowers. Oh, the Kalos enemy story. Right, and actually that we have the whole information, I'm gonna read the first part once more. I just want to be a normal girl, wear cute clothes, spend time with my friends, living things up with talk of who we like. Is that too much to ask? Everyone treats me like I'm special. They tell me what to wear and who I can talk to. This is my normal. Okay. Well, she is special, right? Because she is the maiden, and this is why she's treated differently. A boy.
You see a boy searching for something in the bushes. He tells you that he is looking for his runaway cat. He thinks the feline is hiding somewhere in the village, but seems distraught that he hasn't found it yet.
Any idea where a cat might hide in the village? On a roof? Near a flower? It's gonna be near a flower bed. Yeah. But then again, I'm gonna try the rest just to see what will happen.
You think it's a great idea, but the boy immediately shoots you down. My cat's afraid of heights, he says.
Unlikely, but okay. Right, then let's go for that one.
I doubt it's, you begin to say, but stop when you feel Laty pull on your sleeve.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go always for the flower stuff. Sure.
Near a flower bed, he repeats, then suddenly bursts into tears. As the boy cries, you realize that what pours down his cheeks aren't tears, but what appear to be flower seeds. Something seems amiss with the village. You had best prepare yourself, for anything could happen in this mysterious realm.
Yeah.
After speaking with the villagers, you realize they all live in fear of flowers. Perhaps there's something about the flower beds you're missing.
Yeah. Investigate the flower beds in the center of Anxietown. Right, is there a special card already that we need to turn over? Nah. Right, let's just explore the rest. We're nearly done. And so far I haven't seen any event. Only fights. Yeah. The Ryan's enemy story. Laughter's contagious. If I want to induce giggle fits in everyone else, first I must work on making myself smile. Strange. Everyone's laughing but me. Guess it isn't so contagious when it's contemptuous. Yeah. Alrighty then, I think I have uncovered everything so far. And now we are supposed to take a look at the flower bed in the middle, so this one. I'm just gonna save it quickly beforehand, because I'm expecting a boss battle.
Beautiful flowers are in full bloom, though they seem no different than ordinary blossoms to you. The villagers obviously fear them. Laty cautiously approaches, trembling with every step when...
Get away.
A disquieting voice rings out just as a shockwave hits you.
A shockwave? Ooh.
That's
there's
a
German.
Heartscar, Lack shouts. No doubt referring to the ominous light suddenly surrounding the flower beds.
Yeah, I saw Ärger, which is anger.
It appears to be what's eating away at this world. We have to close it, Phila says. You couldn't agree more, and reach out to touch the scar.
Approach the Heartscar that appeared in the center of Anxietown. In just a bit. There are different languages, so I can see Trauer, Ärger, Angst. Okay, what else? Fear, I can see. Mercy, joy, sadness. Something with T. Audio? Something like that. I don't know this language. And yeah, interesting. Right then, let's take a look. Forgive me.
A giant shadow appears. Its yellow eyes glare at you, and you draw your weapon as if to deflect that narrowed gaze.
Yellow. Wait, yellow. Colors that do have meaning. Blue is like depressed. Yellow is anxious, right? I think yellow was anxious. $120. Of course, we have happenstance cards. Add 2 to dark damage dealt by all allies and enemies. Right, then we're gonna go for his poison attack over there. First and foremost, we're gonna see... what's his name? The Glaring. If any element is actually helpful. It's a crit, but
Fortune favors the bold.
not weak to it. Also not weak. He needs at least 2. So let's just go for a normal stab here for now. And then we're gonna go for Fatal Sign. Beautiful. Ay, that's not good. Decreased dark damage dealt, okay. Well then, it's a round of healing. Beautiful. 10. Yeah, let's put it on her. $20 on yourself, sure. Maybe I should have healed him because he can't heal. Sure, then let's just attack. It's fine. He's dead. Shit.
Yikes.
Yikes, yeah, exactly. I don't know, do I... Decrease dark damage, okay, do I have something to revive him? Maybe. I'm gonna try it without him for now. I'm gonna try and freeze it this time. So... let's just charge, because she doesn't have that much offense anyways. Resistant to freeze, okay. Missed her, nice. Nice, very good. So again, they're gonna heal? Sure. Sure, she's gonna heal by 20. That's fine.
Fortune favors the bold.
Okay then.
Magnificent.
17. Gonna keep healing.
Magnificent.
Alright, now we're gonna actually attack. Freeze was not that great. What, doesn't matter. Ugh, 2. 7. Yeah, still more damage than a normal attack. Yeah, you're gonna die anyways. That's fine. That is over. There we go. Now, come on. Close ass. Here we go. I'm sorry.
Within the shadow's final words, you sense something. Laty was born to be a maiden and was prepared to devote herself entirely to the Isle. But her lack of aptitude for the role disappointed everyone in the village. Ever since, bitterness over her shortcomings has festered within the confines of her heart. The shadow vanishes, and you decide to try and heal the Heartscar.
How will you heal it? Well, we're gonna take the relic, right?
This is the reason you brought the Azure Maiden with you to this world. The relic must be the key.
Obviously.
Lack nods, and Phila holds the Maiden's relic up to the Heartscar.
Sepia.
You heal the Heartscar, restoring the village to its proper self. Your mission fulfilled, you decide to return to the world you came from.
Alrighty. The relic is reacting to Phila's kindness. Azure Memories relic, brimming with Azure Maiden's grace. Did it change? Phila's Azure Maiden's relic transformed into the Azure Memories relic. Yeah, it changed a little bit. And now we need to leave. Right. Actually, before we leave, we're gonna talk to the people once more, just to see if there's anything different.
You take notice of a boy waving some flowers around in quick, jittery motions. It looks like he's trying to lure out a cat.
Okay, so next is the woman.
The woman is adorning a love letter with blossoms. It looks like she means to decorate it with pressed flowers.
And then there was one more man over here.
The man is snapping up every last red flower petal he can find. Perhaps they're for some sort of gift.
Sure. Yeah, perhaps. Alrighty then. Sure. Looks like there's nothing else around. And then, yeah, let's just leave.
You see other areas painted black in the distance and wonder if there may yet be other Heartscars. Lack says that you'll need permission from Laty to explore those places.
Mm-hmm. Cause it's her heart. Sure.
Laty looks puzzled. Apparently, not even she knows what's going on inside her heart.
Make your way to the altar on the 2nd floor of the Spirit Spire. Alright, and let's go back to the altar. Well, just too bad that I couldn't rest anywhere, so let's hope that we can just leave. Return to the Spirit Spire in the real world. Sure. Kokoro kokoriko rantaratan.
Lack's strange chant once again opens a door of light. It seems this altar is the bridge connecting the real world and the heart's domain.
We
you
are
make it
back.
safely back to the real world, but can barely wrap your heads around your surreal experience in the heart's domain. Laty is fast asleep. You can only imagine how spiritually exhausting it must have been for her to be forced to have a change of heart like that.
A change of heart. My heart was in turmoil until you helped me banish the shadows. The bond between you and Laty deepened. Nice, nice. Thank the Azure Maiden and attendant at the Spirit Spire's altar.
What an adventure, Phila exclaims, apparently thrilled to have had such a strange experience before the ritual. You thank the Azure Maiden for letting you borrow her precious relic. While doing so, you realize that Laty will also have to do the ritual someday if she becomes a maiden. You ask Phila if it would be possible for you to attend the maiden's ritual. She seems unsure at first, but eventually agrees to let you come.
Okay. Journey to Coveton and prepare for the maiden's ritual. Then, yeah, let's just leave the spire. Before we actually go, I'm gonna heal up. Sure. At this point, I do have a lot of money. Should I buy the other stuff? The other weapons? Because there are some which are way better when it comes to offense, like this one. Yeah, let's just go for this one, the glaive, that I have it, just in case. Yeah. Oh no, don't equip. No, back. Just buy. Yeah.
You lead the party back to your home.
Oh. Yeah, take a rest.
You beckon everyone inside, inviting them to rest their weary bones.
Cool. Awesome. Right. I think I won't buy anything else. I think this is fine. If I get into trouble somehow, I will still be able to buy some stuff. So yeah, let's just move on and make our way to Coveton.
I'm back, Phila exclaims cheerfully to the unsurprised gazes of her fellow villagers. They seem well accustomed to her gallivanting off on some adventure or another. Hyde suggests that you get some rest before the ritual, so you head to the inn.
No, we just slept. Phila and Hyde have left the party. Lag is eligible for battle. Right, now we can actually take a look. Before we rest, we're gonna take a look if we have our rings back. Are you kidding? We don't. Okay, I'm gonna reload. Then I really know before I do anything else, I have to unequip the rings. Otherwise, they are gone. That's just mean. They could have given it back. Ah, getting it. But to be honest, I was expecting that somehow. Right, so now we can actually rest.
That night at the inn, you get to thinking about the ritual. It's a right to protect the island, one passed down through generations of maidens. If Laty becomes one, she'll have to do the same. Laty, paying you no mind, gobbles down her food, occasionally choking on bread. Well, sweet dreams.
You too. The next day.
Phila and Hyde await you outside the inn. They tell you that in order to conduct the ritual, they have to visit the altar where the spirit is enshrined. To do so, you must go off the southern shore of the island.
Ah, here we go. There was one card which wasn't turned over yet. I knew there was something. Phila and Hyde have joined up. Now they joined again, really? Okay then. Sure. Then let's just give them some rings again and then just leave, right? Or they maybe I don't need the rings, maybe we don't need to fight. I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. Let's just leave for now.
A crowd of villagers gathers as your party is about to leave Coveton. A villager hands Phila a talisman shaped like a fish.
A talisman filled with a curious magical power.
He says that it contains a spell to help you along the way to the altar and a wish for the ritual success.
Good luck with the ritual. We are praying for you. We love your smile.
The villagers shower Phila with warm words of encouragement. It appears the free-spirited maiden's smile has uplifted the villagers' hearts. Thank you for always watching over me, she says, with the same bright smile as always.
Alrighty then. Venture to the coast south of Coveton. How far south? Here, right? Haha. That one wasn't here before. It was only going until here. So these 3 cards down here are new. And there is the
when you
Seabed
arrive at
Temple.
the shore, Hyde speaks. Now we go underwater.
Underwater, okay. But how?
Hyde explains that the talisman the townspeople gave them contains magic that allows you to breathe underwater.
Cool. But why?
Hyde explains that the temple where the ritual is carried out is underwater. That's why.
Yeah, kinda obvious. I was actually expecting that. And to be honest, I would love to be able to breathe underwater.
Hyde sees that you still have your doubts. Let me show you instead, he says, then activates the magic talisman. Come on, follow me, Phila exclaims cheerfully. She and Hyde both dive underwater without a moment's hesitation. Laty looks at the water apprehensively, and you can see her pondering her ability to swim. Before she can drown in self-doubt, though, you take her hand and follow Phila and Hyde's lead. Stop, we'll drown, Lack shouts. But you pay it no mind.